Studios, I'm Danielle, and this is the new product Launchpad. I'm here today with Max Wu from Inspiro. Max, can you tell me a little bit about what we have here today?
Sure. So we are actually launching Vinci smart headphone on Kickstarter right now. So basically, let me give you a quick intro on why we make this smart headphone. So the day one when we were studying at MIT, we saw people jogging with a large 5-inch screen on the armband, and we think that is not the right way we listen to music. So we really want to simplify how we listen to music. And with Vinci smart headphone, all you need to do is just put it on and it start playing music automatically. If you don't like the current one, you can always skip it, swiping forward, or you can adjust the volume up and down just like that. Simple like that.
Okay, so the product has a visual, an actual screen on the side. Can you tell me a little bit, what sparked the innovation behind that?
Yeah, exactly. So people are always curious about why there's a screen on our headphone. There are actually two reasons. First, on the day one, we think that people, particularly younger generation, has been very little way for people to express themselves, particularly on the head. So we really see this as a digital fashion, as something that is digital, which means that you can always change it, you can customize it. And what we're showing here is some of the dynamically generated virtualizer by the music. And of course, you can switch to some logos or some texts, and you can put up anything you want. So that's why we're thinking this is really a new way for people to express themselves. Put something right here, and it's moving with your body, with your music, and it's dynamic.
And how do you actually push things onto the screen? How do you change?
Oh, that's a great question. There are two ways to communicate with a headphone. Even though it's designed to work standalone, it does talk to your phone via the Bluetooth, or you can connect it by USB. You can push songs to the headphone. It's got 16 and 32 gigabytes of storage, but also you can push the photos, you can push videos that can be displayed right here.
Through your phone or?
Through your computer mostly, and you can do it from your phone as well. And then we're gonna have an app on the phone for supporting iOS and Android. You can connect it by Bluetooth and push songs or push other contents as well.
Okay, so you said that you originally thought of this idea because of someone running, correct?
Yeah, because we are runners ourselves and we love music and we understand the pain. Somehow, in order to have music, you have to carry this 5-inch screen with you.
Yeah. So, I know I watched your Kickstarter video originally. It's mentioned something about reading your heart rate.
Correct.
How does that happen?
Yeah, because we know we don't want to look at a screen. We don't want to take our headphone off when we're running, right? And sometimes we run at a different speed. So we really want to build this dynamic recommendation into the headphone so that it knows your heart rate, it knows how fast you run, and we take the data in using a very complex algorithm really to compute what songs are best suited for you at the time, at the moment. So basically we take the data from the songs, or take the data from you, your body, and then we match them up. So you're always going to listen to the songs that are going to match your heart rate and match your speed.
That's really cool. How does the device know what your heart rate is?
Okay, that's a great question. So we use the standard optical heart rate sensors that's measured right here in the ear cushion. And so we're taking signals from the tissues actually surface from your ear.
Cool.
Very similar to what a smartwatch measure your heart rate. Basically, it's taking data from your skin over your wrist here. So it's a similar methodology. Instead, the density of the blood vessel here is actually 3 times higher than what you find on the wrist here. So technically, we actually get better results by measuring from here, from the ear.
Wow, that is actually really cool. How long is that battery life?
Oh, We have tested it so far. You can listen to up to like 7 hours of playback with the screen on, and but regular use you can typically last up to 10 hours for music playback for regular use. But if you play continuously, non-stop, I know very few people listen to music 7 hours straight, but it lasts about 7 hours for straight like non-stop music playback. For typical usage, we expect like 10 hours mostly.
So you said that you can turn off the screen?
Yes, yes, of course. I know because we talk about the virtualizer, we talk about the self-expression. If you don't like the screen on when you're running and you want to just be save the power, you can always turn it off. The music will not be turned off, by the way, and so you can still enjoy your music. You can still do other stuff with the screen off.
Can you still interact with your music by touching the screen even though it's
Oh,
off?
yeah, absolutely, absolutely. The screen is turned off, but the touch is not. So the touch is always on. It's always listening to your gestures. It's always like standby, and you can still operate on it with the screen off, no problem.
Okay. And going back to battery, how long does it take to charge?
It takes roughly an hour and a half to 2 hours to charge to full.
How does the voice control work?
Oh, the voice control, that's a great question. So we designed in a way that you can choose songs without taking the headphone off. There are two ways to wake up the voice. One very simple way is you can just hold down the touch and start talking. And the other way is you can say, "Hello, Vinci." So that's basically the wake up word, just like OK Google or just like Alexa for Amazon. And it works very similarly. So we provide two ways, mainly because sometimes it's really noisy and in an outside environment, and you can just hold down to talk. That kind of make things much easier. Yeah,
What kind of things can you ask Vinci?
you can ask anything. So we focus really mostly on the music, but once you connect it to the internet, you can ask anything. For example, because it's Alexa enabled as well. If you are connected to Alexa, you can ask weather. It does calculation. It does navigation, and also location-based services like where's the closest Starbucks, where's the closest Japanese like sushi restaurant. You can ask find anything or gas station. So there's a lot, and also we're adding more and more services as with software with each software upgrades, and so we're expecting really lots of exciting things happening on a headphone here because once you're connected, you're connected to the whole internet. I think that's really key.
Okay. And whose voice technology are you using?
So we does two things. First of all, we develop our in-house algorithm to really understand what you're saying. And also we do natural language processing in-house as well. And so we are connected to Spotify, and that's where our own NLP kicks in, and it does all the understanding what you're saying, parsing the words, searching the songs. So we did everything in-house on our own server and also on the headphone right here. Of course, you can connect it to Alexa. Then Alexa is a service provided by Amazon, and there's a lot of services behind Alexa as well. So and the skill sets of Alexa gets growing day by day. So the function here is it also has like it's pretty much unlimited, and because we push the OTA upgrades pretty much every month, and yeah, we are also actually opening up our SDK. We welcome the third-party developers to develop interesting apps, basically leveraging all the sensors, all the technology within the headphone, and it's gonna making a very interesting platform. It's a really headphone platform that we welcome people to really joining us and developing exciting apps right here on the headphone.
Yeah, exactly. The more I hear about these headphones, the more I want one like right here so I can mess with
Thank
it.
you.
So is it programmable, or are people from home able to mess with it if they want?
Yeah, it's so our headphone basically runs Android, and but it's highly customized. So it's very how to say we want to provide a really good user experiences. So it's not completely open, but we are having our own SDK. So we welcome developers using our SDK to develop apps on the headphone. But of course, it's Android. So if you're like an Android guru, you probably know how to hack into the headphone and do anything. But we want to provide a good experience. I think a good user experience is that it's best to really follow our SDK, and so that will make the experience much better. The software runs much smoother.
Okay, so then now getting back to your campaign, when does it start?
Actually, we started on Kickstarter actually on the 15th. It's already like 4 days. It's gonna last until December, and on Kickstarter we're offering like 15% discount, but that some of the discount already runs off already. Actually, for the coming Black Friday, we're bringing back some of the super early birds deal, just for Black Friday. So it's gonna be really, really good deal.
Okay, and you said it ends in December. Do you know exactly what day?
Oh, December 22nd. That's the last day we're gonna be on Kickstarter.
And what were those deals for the early bird?
For example, we mentioned two versions, right? For the regular version and for the retail value of $199, you can get for just $99 on Kickstarter. And for the Pro version, actually the higher end version, which offers 32 gigabytes of data storage, and also active noise canceling, plus the wireless charging, and you can get it for retail for $299. But on Kickstarter, the super early birds you can get it for $149, which is something we're considering bring back for Black Friday.
So what are the rest of the backer rewards?
Oh, okay. So yeah, so we offer different discount level. The highest we talk about is the 50%, and the rest of them it goes by $179 and $229 for the Pro version, which offered 30% and 20% discount respectively.
Okay, and when do you expect to deliver those backer rewards?
We are expected to deliver 3 months after the Kickstarter ends, so which is about like March for 2017.
Okay, and what's your initial funding goal?
Our initial funding goal, actually, we already reached 300% our funding goal on Kickstarter, and we're continuously growing on the numbers. And yeah, we really like to bring this the headphone, make it as affordable as possible, and bring it to as many users as possible.
And congratulations on reaching your goals. That's really great.
Thank you.
And how can people find out more about Vinci? Where can we go?
Sure. You can always visit en.vinci.in, which is our website. You can find more information there. But also feel free to check us out on a Kickstarter and search Vinci, and you'll find us right there.
Okay, and we're also offering a giveaway. To enter for a chance to win Vinci before they're available to the public, go to plughitslive.com/contests and enter the keyword Launchpad, all lowercase. Thank you very much for talking with me, Max Wu.
Thank you, Daniel. Thank you.
For more new products, please check out plughitslive.com/launchpad.